Well, it's over. Today, literally 25 minutes from this recording right now, Concord is pretty much done. Um, I know a lot of us, there's been a huge amount of number of people talking about why this game is coming out. It's a little too late. But I played the game. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I was finding ways to even like enjoy the game. There is, like the game. There's actually a game there. First of all, and then there's also, I feel like they had like a story they wanted to tell as well, and the way how they presented the game, it seemed like it was presented as like a knockoff Guardians of the Galaxy, just to find out it's just another hero shooter. And in a world now where like this game was developed 8 years ago, and 8 years ago Overwatch came out, and there wasn't as many hero shooters as there is today. And this is just a case of you're late to the party because it's so filled up, and you're charging $40 for for another hero shooter where there's so many other options out there. um and like on the podcast we're talking about how the game also felt like it didn't have as much personality as like the other hero shooters do and everything. But if you're wondering what I'm talking about here, not too long ago a PlayStation post came out today, like I said, 25 minutes ago of this recording. By the time this releases, it will be like more time. Anyway, it says, Concord fans, we've been listening closely to your feedback since the launch of Concord on PlayStation 5 and PC, and want to thank everyone who joined the journey aboard the North Star. Your support and passion and the passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. However, while many qualities experiences resonate with players, we also recognize that the other aspect of the game and our initial launch didn't land the way we intended. Therefore, at this time, we decided to take the game offline beginning September 6th and explore options, including those that will better reach our players. While we determine the best path ahead, Concord sales will cease immediately, and we will begin to offer a full refund for gamers who purchase the game for PS5 or PS5 or PC. If you purchase the game on PlayStation 5, the PlayStation Store, or PlayStation Direct, a refund will be issued back to your original payment method. Customers who purchase games from a digital storefront will also be refunded. More information about refunds from Steam, Epic Games are found below, and then they found it right here and everything. And then for those who got a physical copy of the game, for those customers who purchased a physical copy at the retailer location outside of PlayStation directly, please refer to the refund process of the retailer you purchased from to obtain your refund. And then they mention here, players will no longer have access. Yeah, once refund players, obviously, because I have no access to the game, we'll keep you updated. And thank you again to all the free gunners who joined us in the Concord Galaxy. Once again, for me, I'm more fearful for the devs, to be honest. It seems like in this gaming day and age, you're not allowed to like quote unquote fail, like if you didn't hit your sales targets, and then it's the devs who pay the price, even though they're the ones who are making the game and following orders. They're like, hey, we need this character here, or this is the direction we're going for the game, or and it sucks because, for example, people at Rocksteady, there were layoffs due to the Justice League game, and because Justice League didn't hit its targets, and I feel like the same thing's gonna happen right here. And Sony has no problem cutting off people. Like, hey, this didn't work out, gone. But you had to know, like, You had to know the feedback from it. Look at the beta test that goes on that happened. There wasn't that many people that were interested into it, and you knew that because you made the beta test available for PlayStation Plus users to hopefully like, oh, maybe this will bump it up a little bit, you know, and then especially after the open, that should have told you as well, you know. But then you still continue to release the game, even though the open beta had less people. Keep in mind, the first beta was closed and they opened it up to PlayStation Plus users because they probably realized, oh, this number is kind of low. They had a pre-order to get into it, and then the open beta came out and that had less people. That is like, you knew the signs from before. And then when the game launched, it was less people than that. Right now, Concord, like, it's been averaging 120 people the last couple of days. Right now, it's at 55 players right now. That's like 10 games circling around, because sorry, that's less than 10. I mean, right now if it has 55, that's 5 games, because it's 10 people per match. So the writing has been on the wall for quite a long time. And like I mentioned, I feel like they had like a story to tell in a way. Would this been different if this was like a story-based game that had multiplayer added into it? I would have liked to see that, because like I said, it seems like they have a whole lore, a whole story, galactic guide lore that you like, and I feel like they had something to tell here, and like maybe directions have changed. I don't know. I was not there. This is just all my speculations. But at the end of the day, it sucks, and I really do fear for the devs, and they shouldn't have to pay for the price because some big wig at the top being like, well, this is what we're gonna be doing. So, but I just want to relay the news to all of you. It's been a very interesting day after Labor Day, Tuesday here. I'm gonna have another video popping up about the other news that's popped up today as well. But also make sure to check out our podcast, the Gaming Podcast, as I'm sure we'll be talking about this. Our podcast will be usually comes out on Wednesday, but we're just delaying it one day. You'll see why for that. But anyway, sad news for Firewalk with Concord. I really wish, I hope the best for the devs who created this game. And honestly, shit, and like, come on, Sony, I feel like Sony knew this was gonna happen. You knew this was gonna happen. Take the L, Sony. Don't put it on the devs and punish them for it, because you went along with it, you purchased them, and you gave them like, here's a green light, keep going. Don't punish them for this. Take this one on the chin, Sony. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments about this news right here. This has to be a world record of turnaround time. I don't think this ever happened before, to be honest. Even with No Man's Sky or remember Rainbow Six was like this as well. Cyberpunk had they took off the store until they fixed it. But I don't think this has ever happened before. This has to be a world record, that's for sure. Anyway, that's it for this. This was just very shocking news. I was like, let me just make a quick video about this. Like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, everyone, have yourself a damn good one.